Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Wazowski here, aka Paul the Nico here. Um, I got something that I want to share and something important that I want to say. And tell me no, it's been very, very hard. Um, I have not been honest to you guys lately about certain projects or certain things or certain stuff that I promised to do. I've been mostly breaking my promise and stuff like that too. Primary, and I'm really, really sorry about that. It's just been though I really want to plan on doing something that is right and something like that for that matter, or try to keep the promise that I can't keep, and tell me I keep bullying that promise for that matter. With with a lot of things that I have, and this isn't like something that you see on YouTubers where tell me no it's something to do going on with that matter. Um, for any reason whatsoever. To tell you the truth, but a lot of hate like probably like three from them four up, and a lot of hate from something like that. I going to say from her, and this is kind of you know it's just that I kind of messed up, totally messed up. But I really did, and since I mess up from and recipe wheels, sometimes though, I've been totally not honest with you guys. I got a lot of hate over wrestling, this, and other stuff. Even this one from and it has been not easy for me to stand above those things. And tell me, I took a hiatus for that sort of reason because there was been a lot of hate and a lot of stuff going on. And people asked me if I was okay or something like that, which was fine for that matter. And with the whole war between the 500 subscribers, which I succeed, I'm not saying no, it was a bad start. I succeeded with that, and tell me, I've been well happy with that matter. I almost reached the 600, so I should be grateful that I um had the opportunity to do that because technically, though, it's been my successful over Western and other stuff too. Sometimes I push the envelope to do like Call of Duty and stuff like that too, for that matter. And I really, really felt bad for not keeping my promises that I have over the years, for that matter. And I'm not gonna lie, it's mostly my mindset, so I will keep promise like the whole roadmap promise that developers did and stuff like that too, and failing to have shut down. That's something I could take. And I was going to retire on YouTube and stuff like that, but I decided took a little bit of a hiatus due to the fact of the hating and stuff too, from there. And um, and I tried other platforms like Odyssey, but it didn't work out for that matter due to the fact though that I wasn't well known there. And some of the still changing formulas is not that good, which in YouTube I was well known and stuff like that too, for that matter. And that was that and all. And technically, it's just been crazy to know that I was well known on YouTube, even though there was a lot of hate and buzzing going on with the thumbs down and everything, for maybe toxic comments or something like that. But overall, I really enjoy making videos and all and stuff like that. So, so I really want to regain the trust again for that matter. And here's how I'm going to do it, but it's going to take some time to recover for that matter. I will still take a hiatus due to the fact, though, that I need some time to think about stuff and see what I want to do and stuff like that. So that's the first thing I want to announce. The second thing I want to announce, there will be more videos coming your way. It's just not gonna be quick and easy or anything like that. It's going the video's going to take a while. It's gonna be set on my own pace, not like I promised you this and I technically failed. It's gonna be at my own pace for that matter. But I will give you a hint of the video that I will be doing. I've been pretty focused on Starfield, and I want to try to do one. It doesn't matter if it's one is complete or not, for the matter. And it's not challenging like Nermit does because he's most famous for that. But something to do. Like, for example, if I want to do Clone Trooper 1 to fool around or roleplay or just see what things fits or stuff like that too, I can do that. So, here's my first one. My first one is the Android one. Over the time, though, I will explain more information. Over time, though, I've been thinking about 2X. The long short of version of this, I will give you the long version when I have a chance to, is that the 2X was originally an idea from a username and a male character in the remake of Automatron. No, not Automatron, excuse me. Noir game, for the matter. But then after a while, I decided to shift to Kyle because it was a fit human name, and Tamino, that was that, for the matter. And about a couple years later, I decided to put 2X name and the character on Starfield. So that's a short version of it. I'll give you the full details when I am ending the video or when I'm ready to tell you before I do my run from there. So that's the first thing on there. On a side note, there will be a couple of ones that may not appear on YouTube. Like, for example, I might do a private Abraham Lincoln one. This was inspired by Nervous Abraham Lincoln series, of course, for that matter. And Terino, he hasn't done Starfield yet, but I don't want to let him. But I don't want me to take that away from that. Yes, I'll use Abraham Lincoln's Starfield, but it'll be something to do with Abraham Lincoln, for that matter. Like something to do with something to do with other things and all, and that sort of stuff. Now, when or not, well, I'll start with a normal gameplay, a new Game Plus gameplay, or just a no objective gameplay. That's up to me to decide, for that matter. So, we'll see what happens, for that matter. And of course, so, if you guys are interested in other ones, like a Clone Trooper one, a Jedi one, or theme ones like a Star Wars character one, like for that matter, or any other characters, or even Doom Guy, for that matter, or Doom God, jokingly by Press Start to Laugh, which is the Doomslayer, of course, or my own Doomslayer, Dom the Doomslayer. Just remove the O from Doom and you got Dom. I'll be happy to do so. It won't be out both, but sometimes though I might ask for both if you case so if you're interested in something for that matter. And also, maybe I can go ahead and do something that's good for a change. Now, I will post it in the community because every know it's been more active in my community of my own channel rather than other channels of the alternative for matter. So that will be good. So taking the Starfield 1 will be something small for that matter. Just so I don't want to do Western videos, and some people think that I should do it. In reality, sometimes it costs Western and all. But tell me no. The reason why I'm doing Starfield because I love the game. I love the world of space. I love playing solo games and all. And I love how Bethesda did a good job with the game when was that once in 2023 till now, for that matter. For that matter. So That's something I will say for that matter. But overall, I want to regain the trust in the YouTube community that I have for that matter. I want to continue growing for that matter. So that's something I want to do for that matter. So yeah, I want to make sure that you will understand though that you can forgive me for all the problems that I make, and I want to start new in 2026. I don't want the old Paul Wazalowski or Paul DeNico that it has problems making and want to start fresh with stuff I can do and what I like to do, for that matter. So stuff like that too, for that matter, and other things that I might do. Also, one more thing before I go ahead and let you be free from my voice. I decided to remove the online subscription on my Xbox for now. The reason why is because I'm wanting to save money and I want to purchase some mod stuff or something to do online subscription from Fortnite or anything like that, for that matter, and other stuff too. But overall, though, it was just for single player purposes and stuff like that too. Um, and maybe in the near future, and this is really honest, maybe in the near future I will install WWE 2K26 and we'll see where it goes from there. From there. Don't know when will it happen, but hopefully sometime in the near future. But until then, I want you to thank for all the support that you have for me. Thank you for being keeping up with me and other stuff too. And also I like to thank all the people that helped me throughout the years to come. So, with that said, I hope you can forgive me. I want to really set the structure straight, but not literally like Austin Jones when he took a hiatus for 1 month and then do that, do that whole thing, and then he went to jail for that matter. That's just really, really not cool. But I want you to continue, and hopefully I can set the record straight and stuff like that. It's nothing that I did wrong. It's just some like legal purposes. It's just that though it was something I didn't want, and I want to make it better. So I hope I can make it better, and hopefully though I will continue what I do after my hiatus.